to this career orientation webinar series in media and entertainment, organized by Media Village Film and Television Institute in association with St. Joseph College of Communication. St. Joseph College of Communication, Changanasheri, is the first university-affiliated media college in South India, affiliated to Mahatma Gandhi University. The college is first of its kind in South India, hosting 6 undergraduate and 5 postgraduate courses. The college offers Bachelor and Master of Arts university degrees in multimedia, animation, graphic design, cinema and television, print and electronic journalism, visual arts, visual effects, and audiography and digital editing. Media Village Film and Television Institute, MFTI, the latest endeavor by SJCC, is the flagship institution of the Media Village Group. MFTI provides certificate courses in various media courses, along with advanced certificate courses, which are one of a kind in the country. We aim to provide media training beyond the borders for a wholesome world. We strive to provide quality training for aspiring media professionals across the globe. Today, we have a webinar session on immersive VR and 360-degree production by Mr. Jose J. Malayakil, Managing Director, Ninjas Virtual Reality Private Limited. Tomorrow, we have visual effects, followed by UX design, web design, film and video editing, graphic designing, and photography. All the sessions are handled by the college faculty, experts in their fields. Let me now introduce you to the speaker of the day, Jose J. Malayakil. He is currently working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Media Studies in St. Joseph College of Communication. He is also Managing Director of Ninjas Virtual Reality Private Limited. He will be handling immersive VR and 360-degree production. Let us brace ourselves for a wonderful session by Mr. Jose J. Malayakil. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, all. Today, we will be dealing with immersive VR and 360-degree production. And today, we focus more into the artistic process, which is a rare webinar. Nowadays, you people are so lucky. I have already done many sessions based on technical or technological gadgets. The convergence of media and tech is enabling immersive new storytelling forms. Let's begin with an open question and be more engaging. Do you know a storyteller's ultimate goal? It can be a novel, short story, vlog, podcast, like short film, feature film, etc. A storyteller's ultimate goal. Can you please tell me why KGF Chapter 2, the blockbuster, Triple R, Bahubali 2, Dangal, became the highest grossing Indian films? Can you please tell me why these films become huge success?
Maybe because they're very entertaining.
Can be. Any other answers? The question is, do you know a storyteller's ultimate goal?
To engage maximum audience, to bring out the best form of story.
Okay. From Subin, to tell a story.
To make it believable or real.
Okay. Any other answers? Yeah, maybe having many reasons, like the story will be good, script, direction, camera, VFX, sound. Many facts are getting together, right? But the true fact is this movie went immersive. That's the topic I'm going into. That's right? If it's not immersive, you may be much aware of the girlfriend sitting nearby, or your friend's loud snoring, someone having popcorn. Is that true? Because the story is immersive and you are not aware about that things. So a storyteller's ultimate goal is to fully immerse the audience in the universe of their story. And it's no secret that technology rules when it comes to immersive storytelling. I am not trying to deliver huge technical session or terms or even history. Just trying to share it in simple form. You may be not using AR, VR, or even MR terms in your daily life, but actually you are using the technology in each moment, like in the form of Facebook, Instagram filters. Nowadays, KGF chapter 2, Instagram filter, the reel is getting viral, right? And it's integrated in Amazon, Flipkart, Lenskart, other shopping sites, etc. Even this Zoom has augmented reality, AR based filters. Then coming to what is immersive storytelling? Immersive storytelling can be defined as technique that use the latest technologies to create a complete sense of presence. The latest technologies to create a compelling sense of presence. Presence is the most important thing. It gives the audience the feeling of being there. Okay, it's actually unique but impactful way of blending reality with fiction. And immersive storytelling is a technique that is finding its way into new space such as theaters, games, documentaries, advertising, and journalism. Everyday tech is making our media more entertaining, right? Hard-hitting and unique. Immersive experience rely entirely on technology to convey a message, entertain, or educate the audience and increase brand awareness, which is a priority conduct. The technology defines how the message or the story is told and how the audience will interact with and experience it. While there is no fixed recipe, and for making story immersive, there are several ingredients. There is no fixed recipe, but there are several ingredients that can evoke the emotions and imaginations to the audience, making it an immersive experience. Now we are moving into what is VR, AR, and MR in brief. Actually, VR is a computer-generated environment that can be experienced from all angles. The related videos are showing in my background. It's looped to the end. I am not sharing any screens in this webinar. You can watch all the videos in my background. Two mediums are typically used for VR. One form is through a computer where you can click around the digital environment and zoom in any spots they are most interested in. You can check out in YouTube. There is a tab 360. VR can be used for decades in the form of flight simulators. So the technology is certainly not new. What has changed is that what was previously expensive, highly specialized, and fixed to one location have now become cheap, available for general use, and portable. You can buy a cheap VR headset in Flipkart or Amazon by just 500 to 600 rupees. A good VR headset by 50,000 to 1 lakh, PC based, and it's all portable. A notable example of this form of VR is the Street View feature on Google Maps. Luckily, I am also a Google trusted Street View professional photographer. When you search any places in Google Maps, like your favorite tourist place, just type and hit. You will see a spherical image on the left corner, bottom left corner. That's a spherical 360-degree image. It's spherical, or the Street View app is limited in India, but if you go outside, just outside like London, you can actually walk through the street and look around all the places, buildings, everywhere. That's just an example. The other form is through a special headset that blocks your peripheral vision while projecting video imaging in each eye, making you feel like you are inside the virtual world. Then you need a VR headset. The headset device can look like a gaming device or be as simple as creating a cardboard holder to place your smartphone in. After all, in theory, any kind of experience is possible in VR. Any kind of experience. If you like to have a walk on the moon, no problem. If you love to see some polar bears in Arctic and some selfies with bears, sure, why not? Then let's move on to augmented reality, AR. AR actually modifies and enhances real life by computer generated sight and sound. For example, point your smartphone's camera at something that an app recognizes to generate a 3D animation or video superimposed where whatever is on your camera screen. There are many applications available in Play Store or Apple Store. Just like augmented reality apps. I already told you about the augmented reality feature in Lenskart, Flipkart, Amazon, or Google's Measure app. It actually the enhanced real life by computer generated sights and sounds. Then moving on to mixed reality, MR. All these topics are not fiction. All these are happening right now. Even MR. MR is like AR on steroids, projecting 3D digital content that is spatially aware and responsive. We can call VR plus AR equals MR. That's what's happening in mixed reality. It's currently one video is playing the mixed reality headset. You may be watching this kind of contents in Iron Man kind of movies, but Microsoft HoloLens is one of the best example for MR headset. Actually, in MR, virtual objects become part of the real world. A ball can bounce off table, wall, or disappear under a couch. MR is far more ambitious than AR or even VR, as it integrates the digital information into the space around us. That's the main point. It's integrating into the space around us and follow us to manipulate it as though it was a physical object. Then we can come again to our topic, immersive storytelling. It's a fantastic way to hook your audience. Extended reality content can close the gap between in-person experience and the screen. It allows to build a meaningful and memorable connection between the brand and the customer. Storytelling becomes successful when you show but don't tell. Uncover the human side of the brand. Complexity involves the audience in the story. When you are going to watch a movie in theater, these things are not happening. Right? Am I right? You are actually not involving into the story. Let me go to an example. A United Nations film titled Clouds Over Sidra. How anyone watched that? Clouds Over Sidra. Let me share that link to you. You can watch that later. This is an engaging story of a 12-year-old girl living at a refugee camp during the Syrian conflict. The apt use of VR helped the audience connect with the girl and allowed them to experience life in the camp. Based on what I have read, it seems that UN's intention were to inspire empathy and raise support for a cause. The film was showed for the first time at the World Economic Forum, Switzerland, and it had a huge impact. Since then, it had been widely used to promote UN propaganda for the Syrian crisis. According to the UN, it was screened at a high-level donor meeting prior to the Third International Humanitarian Appeal for Syria, which eventually raised 3.8 billion US dollars. The immersive technology also make me better understand her situation. From the aspect of technology, using web VR makes the story more participatory and interactive. You can actually have many ways to tell this story about this Syrian crisis, right? You can have any videos, photos, text, any kind of descriptions to show the situation of Syrian refugees. Why did the producers have to choose this technology? 360-degree VR. Can anyone please tell me? Why did the producers have to choose this technology, 360-degree VR, to let the audience experience what the Syrian people are experiencing in reality? From Subin, more immersive from Ivan. Yeah. It allows the audience to participate in a story rather than be a passive observer. When we see or when you see such videos, photos, or text, we are not participating in that, right? We are just an observer. Oh, that's happening. We have to participate in the story. Then to the next point, take gamification to the next level. Ever thought of bringing digital products to life? Brands can be gamified. Narratives in this case. However, it's a good idea to test your thoughts with a range of people to make sure your products are used and interpreted as intended. you know, games are more engaging, right? So through gamification, games can keep customers engaged with the brand to help building brand loyalty. Then virtual reality can be a powerful mechanism to create demos and compelling stories about the product. During the lockdown, many companies tried virtual reality experience and AR experience in their product. Virtual showrooms for Oppo, Xiaomi, many companies launched their VR, AR. So the market is changing. VR is very popular in the marketing domain because it helps brand create unforgettable storytelling experience. If you watch an ad in television or mobile, usually we skip or switch the channels. But if the advertisements or short videos in VR, we are actually engaging and take parting in that. So it's an unforgettable storytelling experience, even if it's small. Make sure that you are targeting the right hardware platform for your VR experience. For 360-degree videos, a cardboard unit provided by Google or a regular VR gear can be used, like HTC Vive, Oculus Rift. However, some more interactive experience require extra sensors or high-end headsets, which will cost around 1.5 lakhs. There are numerous forms of immersive stories that can be chosen by a brand, including any of the following: real-world and real-time events, pre-recorded videos, live feed videos, animations, games, audio, commercials, and we are moving into careers further study. Upon successful completion of our certificate course, via immersive storytelling, you will have the research and planning skill needed to undertake independent, innovative, and sustainable projects across multiple industries. You will be highly analytical and strategic with advanced communication skills that will help you articulate your knowledge for new media technology and storytelling. You could go on to work in content development and production for immersive storytelling experiences. A variety of industries will be open to you, including filmmaking, journalism, arts and culture, games and entertainment, marketing and communications, design, architecture and construction, education and training, healthcare, aerospace and defense, travel and retail, software engineer, then UI UX, user interface, user experience designer. It's one of our upcoming webinar, UI UX. Mixed reality artist, virtual reality game engineer, technical 3D artist. It's already mentioned in last webinar by Rahul sir. There are also many other jobs like product management, virtual reality sound effects specialist, quality assurance, content producer, which is a rare in current market, content developer, software developer, virtual reality maintenance and support. And through joining our course, this course is designed for anyone interested in key elements of virtual reality experience. Hands-on experience in VR camera, PC-based VR headset, live experience during workshops, the fundamentals of XR, that is VR, AR, and about MR, immersive storytelling, 360-degree VR photography, 360-degree VR animation, and understanding the features applied in creative dynamic VR and AR applications like Spark AR for creating Instagram filters, or learning more about the technologies and domains of VR and AR. This unique course will introduce you to the virtual reality and 360-degree video production, guiding you through a step-by-step process to create VR content, which is one of the rare course in India. And we are proudly presenting to you. We welcome students from all disciplines and backgrounds. You can be in journalism, visual communication, 3D animation, any kind of background. And are looking for people with ideas about how their unique perspective and diverse experience can actually contribute to this young and fast evolving industry. There are many job opportunities out there, so it's actually a young and fast evolving industry. Your background may be in journalism, filmmaking, experience design, UI UX, maybe a marketing, or you are working even in a theater. Your specialism is in storytelling, software and sound design for circus. Whatever you bring to the mix, this is a place for independent thinkers. We actually need independent thinkers who thrive in experimental, collaborative, and hands-on learning environments. Why you should study this kind of courses? I already told you about its fast-growing market in the world, VR and AR. There is a recognized shortage of students. That's why we are highlighting this again and again. It's a very shortage. With skills and experience needed to support transformation in every sector. Every sector is related to VR. It's medical or entertainment, marketing, any kind of market. Through our course, you will study practical experiments in interactive and immersion, engaging or emerging concepts in storytelling, and virtual reality collaborative project. And through my final words, AR, VR, and MR and 360-degree video technologies have opened up a realm of possibilities that many marketers likely hadn't anticipated. The way I see it, immersive storytelling is the new marketing frontier. And when developed strategically, it has the potential to do wonders for your marketing or your career. And the future depends on you. Thank you. Elizabeth Ma.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the very enlightening session. Now we have a quick Q&A session. Please unmute yourself or type your question in the chat box. Also, please take time to fill out the feedback form provided in the chat box. So participants may unmute yourself or type your question in the chat box. I think we have a couple of questions already in the chat box. Do you want me to read it out to you, sir?
Okay, I shall. Chris Thomas, hi. What are the applications of VR, AR, MR in UI UX? Actually, there are many applications for developing these contents. In 3D, it's based on Unity 3D. In our course, we are focusing on Maya, Autodesk Maya, and Spark AR by Facebook.
Do you want me to read
the software requirements? Before software requirements, you need the hardware requirements. You have to meet the hardware requirements, which means you have to need a high-end CPU with enough computing capacity and a high-end graphics card. Unity-like softwares comes with 30 GB, so it's not a low-end software. You can even edit 360-degree photos in Photoshop. You can edit 360-degree video in Adobe Premiere Pro, FCP.
Sir, can you more tell about the pipeline of the creating 360 visual?
Sorry.
Can you please tell more about how we can create a 360 visual or video?
You can actually create in two methods, using live content and 3D content. If it's you are using a live, you need a 360-degree camera, spherical camera, like Insta360. Or there are many cameras available, even many cameras like Nikon, Canon, providing 180-degree lenses. If you are creating in any kind of 3D animation software, you have to create the whole environment in 360-degree. It's more a complex process than making a 90-degree 170-degree content. You have to think more about that, because it's a huge rendering process. Usually we only see the content in front of the camera, right? When you act, it's only happening before the camera. But in the case of 360, it's happening around the camera. Even if it's live or 360, the animation, it's happening around the camera. So we have to be very careful about the surroundings or the environment.
Do we have any more questions? Participants may unmute themselves and ask a question or post in the chat box. I don't think we have any more questions. Shall we wind up, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So thank you very much, Jose Malekal, sir, for the really valuable session for all of us on immersive VR and 360-degree production. It was very informative and gave us a good idea about immersive storytelling and how the audience can be a participant in the story. Thank you very much for mentioning the different job titles, qualities required, skills required, future challenges, etc. For more queries, please feel free to mail us at sjcc.mft@gmail.com. Thank you all for attending our webinar series, Career Orientation Webinar Series in Media and Entertainment. We hope all of you enjoyed it. Special thanks to St. Joseph College of Communication, the management, especially our Executive Director, Father Anthony Ethicat, our Principal, Reverend Dr. Joseph Parkel, for all the support. Thank you once again. See you all the next day. Thank you.
Thank you all.